And we've had a very active past 24 hours. So this is actually radar loop taking it back all the way from 10 o'clock yesterday into right now. We just had nonstop stalling rainfall. And then also, if you notice all of that lightning, it was incredibly loud this morning. I know I was woken up many times overnight tonight. And this photo is actually sent in from Ziegler. So they were saying that this lightning directly hit this tree. It blew limbs about 40 to 50 feet away from the original tree base. So of course, there is their own risk when we see all of that lightning. That's also always a threat and a concern with severe weather. As far as rainfall goes, of course, we received a lot of devastating rainfall, especially across parts of western Kentucky, with Graves County setting records. Paducah set some records today as well, as areas received over 11 inches of rain. We take a broader look here, parts of southern Illinois and even southeastern Missouri, not even seeing a couple drops of rain. Meanwhile, other areas getting about a foot of rain in 24 hours. Radar much calmer now, and it's a lot nicer to see. A couple of those stray showers making their way in from the west and southeastern Missouri, but of course, radar won't stay this way for too much longer. Live look across the region, we're just tracking that overcast sky, some heavy cloud cover, temperatures somewhere in those low 80s, and we'll hold on to those 80s for at least another hour or so. The sun will set, will fall into the 70s, and as you can see there, that chance for some scattered storms to return in the early morning hours. As far as tonight goes, so from now until about midnight, we will see a couple of those stray showers possible. After midnight into early Thursday, we're tracking a couple of scattered storms, and with that, the flooding concern, of course, returns. Into Friday, a cold front will pass through, brings back that chance for some isolated storms, and of course, it'll also be cooling us off. That front continues to stall just to our northern counties. We'll see a couple of those stray showers overnight tonight, but the bulk of the rain doesn't come until really early into the morning. So this is by 5 o'clock. Southern Illinois has that chance for some showers. Second wave moves through by about 6 into southeastern Missouri. So maybe if you didn't see rain with this last system, you may with this next one. We can also expect possibly some severe weather. We're seeing those darker colors again on radar, indicating not only just heavy rainfall, but large hail also possible with this. Once it moves out of our region and getting a bit of a bow echo, so probably going to be some pretty strong winds as it pushes off to our friends to the east there, but a lot of rain could come with this. Not nearly as much as we just saw, but of course, anything is devastating on top of what we've already seen. Aerial flood watch in place for the heart of the region that's really been suffering with this rainfall, and that's through tomorrow because we are anticipating more rainfall with this. And with that next wave could also be some severe storms. The Storm Prediction Center has our entire region blanketed in that 1 out of 5 marginal risk, and we're really keeping an eye on large hail and some strong winds. Storm Track 3 app, of course, going to come in handy. It's coming very handy for me these past couple of days. We've got those scattered storm chances early in Thursday, isolated Friday. Cold front sweeps, it dries us out just in time for the weekend. Isolated storms do return on Monday. So of course, last 24 hours, we've seen upwards to a foot of rain. In the next couple of days, we could add on maybe a ½ inch to 1.5 inches. Of course, on top of what we've already seen, really not something that we're looking for. Tracking those early morning storms for our Thursday, isolated storms into Friday. But if you have any plans for your Friday night, just keep an eye onto that. As far as the weekend goes, we're going to dry out. Humidity is being knocked down. Temperatures are a bit cooler, and we're tracking sunshine, which is nice. If I know many of us are doing some storm cleanup, this weekend will give us a good opportunity to really dry out.
Yeah, and perfect timing with that too. I mean, for our weekend. All right. Thank you, Katie.